everyone, welcome back to another video. How you all doing today? Hope you're doing great. So thank you so much guys for always coming back. Thank you so much for your support and love towards this channel. I really do appreciate you all. May God bless you all. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing us how to make this Drape Kaftan short dress. So I'll be making use of 2.5 yards of crepe fabric. This is lycra fabric, 60 inches by length. We'll go ahead and fold our fabric. So this is my fabric. I folded it this way. I folded it into two this way. I will fold it again. Now I have my fabric folded into 4. And the length of my dress is 50 inches plus sewing allowance. Remember, this is a stretchy fabric, so I will just add about ½ inch for sewing allowance. That's the bottom part. So I will go ahead and place the measurement. So to know the fabric I'm going to be folding, I will measure the midpoint of my back neckline to where I want it to be. So I want this to be 27 inches. Normally it's 29 inches. I will mark 27 inches there. I will be adding band to this part. I will gather it a little bit here and add about 2 inches band. So I'll be making use of 27 inches here, folded into 2, right from the back midpoint all the way to this arm opening. So I'll mark 27 inches here. The remaining 2 inches will be for the sleeve band or sleeve cuff. So normally the shoulder measurement is 16 inches divided by 2 is 8 inches. So this is 8 inches. And I extended it by 19 inches. I added 19 inches to the shoulder, making it 27 inches. I will take 3 inches for the wideness of the neck. Because it's a stretchy fabric, that is why I'm taking 3 inches. It's supposed to be 3.5 inches. If your fabric is not stretchy, you can mark 3.5 inches for the neck width. So I mark 3 inches here, and I will mark 1.5 inches for the back neckline. The front neckline is V neckline. I will mark 7.5 inches for the front neckline. 7.5 inches or 8 inches for the front neckline. The front is a V neckline, while the back is a round neckline. So I'll make a curve here. This is the back neckline. And this is the front neckline. I will go to this end here and take 1.5 inches for shoulder slope. I will connect this 1.5 inches to the neckline. So we go ahead and place the arm opening. The round sleeve is supposed to be 10 inches. Divided by 2 is 5 inches. So because I'll be making a little gather here, I will mark more than 5 inches. So I will times it by 2, then add 1 inch for sewing allowance. 5 times 2 is 10 inches plus 1 is sewing allowance. That is 11 inches. So I mark 11 inches here. Yeah, 11 inches. So I will go inside by ½ inch or 1 inch. I will go inside by 1 inch. So from this 11.5 inches, I'm going to connect it to the down part. So we move over to the down part. I'll be adding an opening to the front part. Before we connect this to this side, I will minus 4 inches from the hip measurement and divide the remaining 1 by 4. The hip measurement I'm working with is 46 inches. minus 4 is 42 inches. Divided by 4 is 10.5 inches. I will add 1 inch for sewing allowance, making it 11.5 inches. So I will mark 11.5 inches here. That's the bottom part. This is my 11 inches. So I'm going to connect this 11 inches to meet this 11.5 inches. The bust, waist and hip measurement is not necessary here. I don't need it. You can add your bust measurement to it, your hip, but I don't think it's necessary for this tutorial. So what I'm going to do is to connect this, gradually bring it down. So as I'm connecting it, I'm reducing the weight and bring it to meet this 11.5 inches. Right from the arm opening here, I will mark it all the way to this place. Bring it to meet this 11.5 inches. So I make sure the space here is enough to accommodate the hip measurement. It's a very simple gown. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. I will cut out the back neckline. I'll be cutting out the front neckline later on. I'll cut out the shoulder slope. So I'll go ahead and bring the front panel out. So I will go to the down part here. There's an opening at the front part here. So right from the bottom here, I will go up by 16 inches. This is 16 inches. I will curve it like so. I will curve this 16 inches to meet this the side here. You can go more than 16 inches if you want. Depends on how open you want this side to be. So we go to the neckline. This is V neckline and it's 7.5 inches. Right from where this 7.5 inches ends, I will go inside by 1/4 of an inch. I will be cutting this open. So I'll just connect it to meet this 16 inches. So I'll go ahead and cut the neckline and the front opening. I'm not cutting anything out from the back side. The back still remains the same. So this is the front part. This is the wrong side. What I'm going to do next is to hem the neckline. I will take 1/4 of an inch twice, hem it, hem the other side. I'll do the same thing for the front part. Then use 1/4 of an inch to stitch up this place. 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 inch. 1/4 of an inch is okay for me, so I'll use 1/4 of an inch to stitch up this place. Right side facing right side. Remember I have 2 pieces here, so I will stitch it right from here all the way to this place. So this other side will be open. So guys, I'm done hemming the neckline. So I've also joined the front together. This is the neckline, this is the front part, and I use 1/2 inch to hem this opening part. I fold 1/4 of an inch twice and hem it round. So what we are going to do next is to join the front and the back together. I will lay the front and the back against each other, right side facing right side. I will use 1/2 inch to join the shoulders and use 1 inch to join the side. I will sew it right from here all the way to the bottom. I will do the same thing for this side. So guys, I'm done joining the front and the back together. This is the bottom part. So what we are going to do next is to make a little gather here. So this is the arm opening. Remember I said the round sleeve is 10 inches. I will gather this up to 10 inches. So I cut out the sleeve band. I have 6 inches here. Folded into 2 is 3 inches. I'll use 1/2 inch to join it to the sleeve. And this is 10 inches. I'm not adding sewing allowance to it because it's a stretchy fabric. So I'll go ahead and fold it like so. Use 1/4 inch to join it here. And use my gather stitch to gather the sleeve here, the arm opening here. I'll gather it up to 10 inches. So guys, I've gathered it up to 10 inches. And I've also stitched the side of the sleeve cuff or sleeve band. So I will turn this like so. I will fold it into 2. What I'm going to do is to tuck this inside. So I will tuck it inside like so. So this is the side seam of the sleeve band. And this is the side seam of the sleeve. I'll match the side seam together. I will use 1/2 inch to join them together. I'll do the same thing for the other side. So guys, I'm done attaching the sleeve bands to the sleeve. Yeah, if you don't want to add the sleeve band to it, you can skip this part. You can just hem it, reduce it to 5 inches and hem it round. If you don't want to add sleeve band to it, and you don't need to add gather to it as well, you just want to add the band to it. So I've done this side as well. This is the front opening. I used ×2 of the waist measurement to cut out the bed. The weight is 5 inches. I folded it into 2, stitch one side and turn it to the other side. Guys, if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. Subscription is free, you don't need to pay for it. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get to know whenever I upload new video. Thank you so much guys for watching. I will see you in my next one. Love you. Bye.